Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and I know I look absolutely awful right now. Today, we're going over the fastest way to get to level 100, and that includes getting your health to level 100, of course, attack, defense, magic, and range as well. Once all 5 of these skills are level 100, your combat level goes to overall 100. We're going to start with health, and that is exactly why I am not using vanity armor. So, one of the best ways to quickly level up your health is put on your highest health armor possible, and then take it all off. Just literally take it all off, and then if you put it all back on, you're gonna have a massive amount of health to heal, which is gonna be really good for you because, well, you get XP for healing over time. Now, of course, this is not going to be very much. It's like 1 XP, a second, maybe 2 seconds. So to quickly speed this up, what you want to do is actually a bit of fishing. If you talk to the shopkeep, you can get your first fishing rod. Once you've gotten your first fishing rod, what I recommend you do is just go straight to the river. And you can AFK farm fishing, is very effective, but you do kind of need an auto clicker for that. Not everybody has one. Even if you're just manually fishing, it doesn't take too long to get a lot of fish. However, if you get to level 40 overall fishing, you can start to fish lobsters. Lobsters are going to be your best source of HP from fish. As you can see, every single time I eat a lobster, I'm getting 96 health XP, which is absolutely fantastic. So definitely farm a bunch of lobsters. You don't need lobsters. It can be any fish. All you want to do is just eat a bunch of fish to level up, but the lobster is going to be the best one for this because you also just want lobsters in raids as well. So attack does take quite a long time to level up. However, there is a very effective strategy with Regulus. So if you come over to Regulus, who is in the heights down here by this lake, he's going to be this dude in the white over here. One thing you can do is defense and attack at the same time. If you did not know, the way you parry attacks in this game is you have your weapon out and you hit E and you parry. You just have to do it at the right time. So, how does this tie into attack and defense? What you want to do is also have the Blessing Wardo. This is why I always recommend you get it. If you have Wardo on, you just put it on, you freeze them, and then you just spam punches. This is going to get you a ton of attack XP, as you can see in the corner. Now, if you have a weapon that does more damage than the punches from your Blessing, then use that, but for the most part, if you're watching this, you probably don't. Anyways, now comes in the defense part. So the defense part is, as you can see, I have a cooldown on the time stop. So if you hit E at the right time, which is basically right before he swipes his hand, you will reflect him. And this gets you a ton, and I mean like a ton of defense XP. This is what I did to get mine to 100, and you can do both attack and defense at the same time because now I can freeze him. I switch back to the punching and the freezing, and then when he's unfrozen, I switch back to this. Oh, didn't mean to use that, but anyways, I switch back to my weapon and I start to parry, and boom, there is your best defense and best attack farm. Now, your attack skill will also just level up over time from farming bosses because you know you're gonna be attacking bosses, so your attack skill gradually is pretty much always leveling up. This is just a quick way to speed through it. Also, your defense skill. There is a kind of weird strategy you can do for this. I don't have anyone with me to show it off, unfortunately. So let's just pretend I'm level 40 and I have a level 40 friend with me and we both have PvP on. What they can actually do is attack me with their strongest magic skills, and if I reflect it, it will give me a lot of defense XP, especially the Spirit Shotgun skill from the Spirit Magic. But unfortunately, I don't have someone with me, so I can't show you it, but just keep that in mind. If you have a friend that's a close level, if you just parry their attacks, you can get a lot of XP that way. Let's get into magic. Magic will be the next one. Magic is very important to get to 100 because that's where most of your damage comes from. And once you get magic to 100, you get the magic skill cape, 150 HP, 300 mana, very good. Reason why I'm flying over here is because I highly recommend you actually get light magic right away. Light magic will spawn in this cave, and it only spawns in the summer, so since it's fall, it will not be here. It won't be here until the first day of summer, and it'll be in the middle of this shrine back in here. Reason why I recommend using light magic is just because it's a very easy magic to get quickly that does a lot of damage. Let's just pretend I have light magic on right now. If you come to this column right here, this golem will always walk over here. If you have attacks hitting the ground right here, you will pretty much set up a decent AFK farm and get your magic up to 100 really quickly. You do not have to do this. You can also just manually play and chill up here and kill this boss over and over again with whatever magic you have, and your magic will get to 100 very quickly. It is definitely the easiest skill to level up in this game. Now, the last one we're going to go over is ranged. Everyone knows range is by far the most difficult skill to level up. What you want to do to get this skill to 100 the fastest way I know is come to the heights, and then you're going to want to fly over to this mountain over here. And you're also going to want to make sure you have a ton of arrows of the highest kind you can craft or buy. The better the arrow, the more XP you'll get because you're doing more damage. So once you get here on this part of the mountain, you're going to want to set up an auto clicker to be relatively slow, so it does 1 click to draw and then the 2nd click to shoot, and you should be fine. I aimed a little high, but you just want to aim right on him. Now, this farm I would recommend you do for a very long time AFK wise, because if you're in a public lobby, what's going to happen is people will come in and kill this boss a lot of the times, but as long as your cursor's set right here, he will always spawn there and not be attracted to you because you're far enough away, and as you can see, you're going to always hit him. And this is pretty much the best way. It takes a long time, but hey, I got to 100 that way and it wasn't too bad. Once you get your range to 70, you can use the Sacred Spear. This is going to make it a lot easier to level up. Sacred Spear comes from Meliodas, who spawns on this island right there in the fall. Make sure you defeat him. The reason why you want to get this spear is because, as you can see, it is pretty close range compared to the other ranged weapons, and it makes it a lot easier to level up your ranged attacks, as you don't need to like charge a bow and wait for so long. And actually, overall, it is a very good weapon and does do a lot of damage, and I recommend you get it either way. And it also does have a very good magic attack as well, just so y'all know. Anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Let me know down below if there's anything I should have mentioned that I didn't. Leave a like if this helped you out. Also, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.